You are about to see mutilated corpses, burning tank carcasses, and all out mayhem, brought to you by Frontline Fatalities.
Sup, COH fans, and welcome to episode 39 of Frontline Fatalities, brought to you by the Frontline Network, presented by me, FatalSaint, and Tommy. What's up, Tommy?
What's up, Fatal? Today we are bringing you guys a rare 2v2 game that was posted by Jim, COH expert. Lots of experts actually in this game. 3 out of 4 of the players featuring are experts. We've got Symbiosis, who is featured heavily on TFN, as well as being on Expert Insight with us. And you can go and check that out. That's episode 27, I believe, if my memory serves me. We also have Rainbow Six and Rom Jim on the same side. Those guys are both COH experts. They have won 2v2 tournaments, and they're going to be heading up as the allies versus Symbiosis and an unknown man called Mr. BlackTiger.
Yeah, all-stars, but, you know, he's not that unknown. He doesn't play 1v1s as far as we know, not heavily at least. So, you know, the 2v2 players are a little bit hidden behind the scenes somewhat, you know, compared to the 1v1 guys, which everybody watches. But yeah, we just checked the stats before between for Symbiosis and BlackTiger, and they're number 6 on the leaderboards, was it?
Something like 6 or 7, with a ratio of close to 200 to 20, so about 10
it's very
to
good.
1. Yeah,
very good stats.
Impressive.
So I am expecting a hell of a game here on Wolfhetze between Symbiosis, BlackTiger, and Jim and Rainbow. You ready to go, Tommy?
I am ready.
And pause in. Oh shit! I'm at. I was at 2 seconds because I'm a rebel or something. 5-second mark. Unpause in 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I do apologize for my rebel ways, Tommy, but we're synced up right now. We do have for the Americans Rax WSC. What are you expecting from Jim and Rainbow as allies? You know, we seen them in that they were in that the grudge match 2v2 thing between Symbiosis, Lolly, Jim, and Rainbow, was it?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
And they were
the
Hell's
All-Stars
Angels. They
They
always went Hell's Angels as Wehrmacht, but the American play they did was a little bit, you know, quite a bit of variation to it. So I'm expecting to see something strange, maybe. We do have Bike out first from Symbiosis, and from the looks of it, due to build order time, no, are they going?
Double bike?
Maybe Hell's Angels.
Could
It
be,
looks
could be
very,
some fun
very,
stuff,
very. It looks the same. The build order is basically the same, or the time to build the unit is basically the same. I think it's gonna be Hell's Angels.
Comes out, although it could be, you know, a bike from. Oh no, it is both bikes.
No,
no.
Bike MG,
Bike
Bike
and
MG.
Now this is where teamwork is so important, because obviously an MG bike combo is normally from the same player. But, you know, if both players work together with that MG bike, one from each side, not only will you be able to have both sides microing, you know, 100% on that one unit instead of having to split themselves between the two, but, you know, you can really get some awesome teamwork stuff going on there, so that's going to be very, very important.
And just jump into the building on the left-hand side. It's going to force off the Pyos that were just laid wired, very, very defensively laid wired instantly from Rainbow. And we do have some Pyos jumping into the one of the train station buildings. He's getting fired upon by an engineer and Jeep, but with the garrison bonus, they're basically doing no damage to them whatsoever. Strong building that. Those
it is a strong building.
Train yard buildings.
It's not quite going to prevent the cap, though. They can get just about out of range and go and grab that +5 fuel, the ever-important +5 fuel on Wolfhetze, which really does control the flow of the map, who holds that point. First out of the WSC, we do have a 30 cal out from Rainbow. He's going to be following that up with a mortar as the second unit.
Yeah, I think that would be a good combination. You can protect your mortar from you know, some form of infantry surge, and As Jim went, I think he must have gone Jeep first. He went Jeep rifles. You know, you can push around people with Jeeps if the MG gets flanked. So, you know, good combination, I think.
If you look at the Axis side, they really haven't capped an awful lot at all so far, have they?
No, they haven't.
They've not capped the plus 16 munitions, nor have they capped the bottom VP or the bottom fuel. They're sort of focused on grabbing the important points, but not necessarily on actually connecting them.
Yeah, they are completely unconnected from right-hand side. That is strange.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to play. I mean, to be honest, I don't know an awful lot about 2v2 metagame, so
especially not
it's hard to say. Yeah, and so it's hard to say what exactly they have in mind, but it's clear that they have a predetermined plan in mind with this kind of bizarre capping order.
Engineers get the decap on one of the munitions points outside of Jim or Rainbow's base, but they are forced to retreat as they see an MG was setting up there. Nice MG burst on the Jeep, damages the engine. The bike can pursue it right now. There are 2 rifles backing him up, but he could potentially maybe get a killing shot, and he does get the Jeep.
Get it. Very nice.
Now that bike is in a bit of a trouble, however. It's getting focus fired by 1 rifleman squad, but it was quite long range, and it doesn't do that much damage from those ranges with the Garands, M1 Garands. A sniper out from Symbiosis now, so he went bike MG sniper. No Volks from what I can see either player.
Well, this being such a small map, a heavy support weapon-based strategy can always be very useful here. We do have a nice use of mortar smoke. The whole middle is being drenched in this stuff to allow these rifles to move up and grab the green cover as well as decap and cap for themselves at +5 fuel there. We do have a bike here from BlackTiger in the middle, dancing around these mortar and MG. Axis sniper from Symbiosis opening up. And this MG42 all the way kind of behind the lines almost, and now it's like MGs flanking MGs here.
Well, if you have no Volks to flank with, you gotta flank with your support weapons, I guess. And, you know, the MG from Rainbow Six is very low health. He's getting fired upon by the MG34 now, but at the same time he's getting flanked by 2 lots of engineers, 1 just upgrading to flamers and 1 rifleman squad, so he's not gonna be able to kill the MG, but it was a good attempt. Here's some Volks now from Symbiosis, however, and from BlackTiger as well. So now they got some mainline infantry to fight with. At the same time, Pyro squad on right-hand side versus engineers, but with the backup from a rifleman squad from Jim manages to kill it. There is still that bike, however, but it's not going to be able to tango with 2 units from Jim.
Oh, big mortar round comes in doing a lot of damage to one of those MGs here. Sniper from Symbiosis is probably going to have to do quite a bit of work here. We do have now 2 Volks out, 1 from each of the Axis players, moving into the middle. Probably going to force these rifles off. They are outgunned here with Symbiosis Sniper as well. He is ready to take a shot. And a med tent coming up now in the middle as well to get some free rifles here for Jim. So a bit of a rifle spam strategy coming out from his side of things.
They seems to always be med tents in 2v2s. You know, in 1v1s, especially if the Wehrmacht player goes defensive, there's always the medic bunker. But med tents are built now and then. But in 2v2s, they seem way more popular. I guess there's just more casualties for the medics to pick up.
Exactly. Yeah, you're just much more likely, I think, to get a rifle squad, and especially because, you know, one player can just heavily specialize. You know, it's more of an investment in a 1v1, whereas in a 2v2, you know, you can just go all out on bars, grenades, and stickies and just spam the crap out of rifles.
Super rifles.
In which case, med tents can be very useful.
These Volks are heavily outgunned by an MG and 1 of the rifleman squads from Jim. How many rifles did he end up building? Did he build a 4th one after losing the Jeep, or he just went with 3 rifles on a Jeep?
He's only got 3 rifles and the Jeep at the moment.
The Jeep died, yeah.
From Rainbow Six, we do have a lot of WC units out. He's got double snipers, double MGs, and a mortar. Double MGs, double axis MGs, not something you see too often in 2v2s that I can remember from the 2v2s that we have casted, but again, this is where the small size of the map really comes into its own, especially with MGs, you know, because you can have 2 MGs locking down a good chunk of the map all at once.
Jim might lose a rifle in his center. 2 MGs are actually focus firing. He's retreating, but it's very low health. The burst could have killed him on retreat, but it doesn't. That was a lucky rifleman squad, and the medic's now going to work. Nice mortar round, almost takes out the sniper, and I think it killed an entire MG if it did retreat.
It didn't kill the MG. The MG did get a chance to retreat.
There's the bike from Symbiosis. He spots the 2 allied snipers.
And we have those medics still going out. Symbiosis sniper now very far up, and he actually wipes out. Was that a mortar? I think what was that? No, it was an engineer. Well, an engineer went down.
Sure.
I think he might have wiped it out. Well, he sniped something and he wiped out a squad.
Look at the medic tent, however. He's just, he's already picked up, I think, 4 casualties with that.
Yeah, it's full of casualties, but
That's
the med
very
tent
quick.
itself actually does need a bit of repairing.
Yeah, it did get damaged by an
now.
MG burst. So it does need some loving from the engineers to get repaired. Capping rifles versus Volks here, none of them in particularly very heavy cover, but we do have yellow cover from the bushes for the rifleman. He's moving in with the Volks now in close distance, however, so he can get the green cover from the sandbag that was built before by the Wehrmacht players. And here comes the bike as well to add some more firepower to that engagement, tied to the Axis favor. But all the allied units are moving over to the right-hand side here, and they're really trying to cut off the munitions from the right-hand side from the Wehrmacht.
Volks do manage to get the decap though in the middle, but I can see the medics going to work. We're going to see a free rifle here from Jim very soon, no doubt. We do have rifle bars now upgraded, and a supplier just got finished building from Rainbow Six as well, after he's got himself quite a few WC units.
Ooh, only
Just
one casualty away from a rifle.
Oh no, that bike didn't reveal both snipers. It does force a full retreat here from both snipers. There's nothing really to back them up, and there's no mines there. Could be very dangerous if he chases, but he doesn't chase. He must have been wary of mines or losing it.
I think Symbiosis has been paying attention a little bit with the extended line of sight from his bike.
Hey, free rifle.
Oh, free rifle. Nice. Well, that was a good investment. He already paid for it,
Yeah, very
instantly
rapidly,
almost.
really. Only a couple of minutes in. So now we have... oh, I thought he was going to be able to sneak away, but the hard track comes in as well to act.
More suppression into
Very
the
intelligently. I don't think he's been forced to retreat it once yet so far. He's just been playing quite conservatively with it, picking off where he can, where he sees the opportunity and when he knows it's safe.
Yeah, he always moves in with his bike against the snipers and forces a retreat, obviously, as sometimes there's like basically no backup from them, and when he gets past the MG, there's nothing to shoot at the bike anymore, so he forces him to retreat, and then he starts plugging away on the infantry. Nice mine goes off, stops an attempted flank from one of the barred rifles from Jim at the same time.
Bike goes down.
Oh, bike went down?
Bike went down indeed.
To what?
To a mine, I believe.
Oh.
So still one bike left for the Axis side. Bike's very useful in 2v2s, spotting those snipers as they roam around the field in their packs, their hunting groups. These two allied snipers now, 3 kills and 0 kills for the other. I gotta say, the Axis team have done a good job of just not really presenting that many targets for the snipers to shoot at, whereas Symbiosis has been able to plug away at these rifles that they keep on attacking. But look at that, very, very low health rifle pair.
I thought it was gonna die.
Yeah, so low health. We do have a triage up, I think, somewhere, because I saw very healthy units out from Rainbow Six, but maybe not. Nope, there's no triage, although they could really do with one.
I think
There
it's
it is.
especially the rifle player.
Now. Just behind that tree, a little bit hidden.
Oh, it is hidden. Yeah, I see it now. It's getting produced. He really needs it, though.
Yeah, he does really
Some
need
of the
it.
rifles were at 50%, or, that rifleman squad that just retreated from the MG was, I don't know, 10% health on 4 men.
So playing it safe here from Rainbow Six, he's not getting a fast M8. He is instead, well, it wouldn't have been particularly fast anyway, but he is instead opting to go for an AT gun first, which will be useful against the half track, keeping that at bay, and also useful against anything that comes out of the stern armory that we have from Symbiosis, which is a Puma.
Puma first, Nebel second from Symbiosis, and Terror chosen as well just a few seconds ago. And he went down the right-hand side to unlock Firestorm. He's floating 100 munitions right now with a 31 income, and he's going to get more when he connects this fuel with his Volks. Nice MG placement saves the sniper on retreat. Here comes the Puma to lay in some hurt. Where is the AT gun when you need it?
The AT gun is all the way back where, really?
Oh god,
Puma is allowed just to lay into these horribly gived up rifles. Sniper's going to work here on the Volks, but still no Grens for them to shoot at, really. Nothing that's particularly expensive, so the snipers are going to have, well, so far they've had a very difficult time of making their money back. Still no attempt to focus fire down the US medics, though. I wonder if this is a deliberate strategy rather than accidental, because, obviously getting a free squad as US can often be a blessing as much as a curse, because it is an extra strain on your manpower income.
Yeah, but I think the snipers has just, the Axis sniper for Symbiosis hasn't been able to kill the medics, very reliably due to the danger of being counter-sniped, and, the allied snipers at the same time haven't been able to lay down the hurt so much due to the bikes chasing after them over and over again. Nice Nebel barrage on one of the MGs.
Oh, very nice.
That's very little damage, however.
Around. Yeah, they're fairly healthy. Probably going to be able to just soft pedal back to the triage. We had an extended engagement here in the middle with these two bolts managed to actually outlast a good couple of barred rifles there. One of them very low, but did manage to survive.
Very low health on one of the Vogue squads from Symbiosis. He needs to pop a medkit on those guys or get vet 1 for the passive health regen. The snipers from Rainbow has actually opted to go over to the right-hand side instead of sticking
nice
in the
flank
center.
Here. Very nice flank on this MG. He actually clears the MG. He's going to be able to steal that. Jim is going to be very appreciative of a free MG42. And even more importantly, it denies an MG42 from the Allied side.
Yeah. That was very nicely played from the Flamers coming in from behind and, you know, relocating the snipers to the right-hand side instead of just keeping them in the center where there's risk of being chased down by a bike or getting counter-sniped. So, you know, a good tactical move from Rainbow to move over to the right-hand side instead.
Holy shit, there's 18 kills on this MG42 from Symbiosis.
Oh, Firestorm on AT gun. On the right-hand side, he's moving away, but might be too late. Here comes the shells. Oh, it does get an instant decrew on it almost. Very unlucky. Could have gotten away. Was just in range of one of the rockets from the Firestorm to actually decrew him. That was very close.
He is, however, neglecting to follow up on it. I think he was hoping to kill it outright so he wouldn't have to follow up. But right now, there is now a second AT gun coming in to back him up. Although Nebels are coming down as well in that general area. Couple of mines around here could set them off if he's unlucky.
Look at this. The two allied sniper have not revealed themselves. They don't want to take a shot, and you know, with the bike firing on the capping engineers, he doesn't want to risk getting chased down. Nice AT gun snipe, however. Now he might open up, but the sniper from Symbiosis is there. Now vet 1 support from Symbiosis as well. Here it comes.
Oh, the allied snipers open up, and one of them's ready. Symbiosis is
no
ready.
counter snipe, however.
Doesn't aim down the sights. He's going to be ready if Rainbow goes for another shot. It looks like he is going to go for another shot. Surely this is going to be a counter snipe now. He must be ready for it, and there it is. There's the counter snipe on the Vet 1 sniper there. So there's a nice little win for Symbiosis. Symbiosis currently winning the sniper war in masterful style. Keeping his one sniper alive against double snipers is never an easy task. However, this half-track out from the Venomite is going to go down there. The Pioneer, one of them dies in the explosion. The other one, very, very low health.
Extremely low health that Pioneer is gonna get polished off by these bar rifles for sure now. Wow, did they just run over the what the hell? I didn't know they could do that. He ran over
that train bit.
The train bit, yeah. that was interesting. Neville's going down all over the place over and over again. Really laying down the hurt on all the support weapons, the MGs, the mortars and the AT gun crews.
And there are a lot of support weapons. 2 AT guns, 3 AT guns, 4 AT guns.
Oh no, Allied Sniper is forced to retreat to MP40 Volks. The counter snipe actually, I think, missed, or he snipe the crew of the AT gun. I'm not sure. There's the counter snipe, and that did miss.
Did miss, yeah. But still, 14 kills. Symbiosis sniper. He is keeping it alive, getting the kills in slowly. Pioneer remand MG42 in the middle there from BlackTiger. And now a Vermont mortar is out to join the mortar wars.
And that could be very good, you know, not even not just Nebels, but mortars as well to really kill all the support weapons from the allies. Could really win the game.
Between Nebels, mortars, and Firestorm, they can have a pretty constant axis.
Indirect fire barrages all over the place.
Which is very powerful on this map because it really does tend to come down to that.
It's so small. You can reach everything from your base.
Yeah. Oh, and now Vet 2 on the support weapons from Symbiosis. These Vet 2 MGs with elite armor could be well, pretty not only tough to kill, but also faster reloading, lower cooldown. Very nasty stuff to face Vet 2 MGs. It does require snipers to decrew them. Unvetted bars do not have a good time against them.
Yeah, Vet 2 support and Vet 1 vehicles for his Pumas as well. But there are AT guns with AP rounds now firing on one of the Pumas, trying to dislodge a Flamer Engineer. Oh, he takes 2 shots quite rapidly. If he doesn't move away, it might actually get killed off. He moves away and the AT gun misses!
Wow,
and the Nebel comes down afterwards. I was very lucky, however. He could have lost that Puma.
The first Gren, I believe, just hit the field here from BlackTiger. Gets opened up on one shot, is enough to force a retreat there. Both snipers actually went down from Rainbow. He's been forced to remake both of his original snipers, so he's got 2 snipers with 1 combined kill. So not really making his money back in any particularly great fashion on these snipers, while Symbiosis, with his one sniper, has managed to outlast all 4 of the allied ones.
Yeah,
which is
Symbiosis sniper usage this
quite
game
a
is
testament
awesome.
to his sniper micro, really.
Yeah, it's very, very good, and he really, really, you know, took it very passively. When he had the snipers on the right-hand side, he knew they were there, and he just waited very patiently, and then he got the counter snipe.
Oh wow, nasty Puma crits.
Stationary 2 Pumas.
17 kills on that Puma there from Symbiosis.
It's looking very, very bad for the allied team here. The Axis team is just playing, especially Symbiosis, BlackTiger as well, but Symbiosis is just demolishing everything with his Pumas now.
Yeah, the Pumas, the snipers, the Vet 2 MGs, I mean the AT... It's sitting right there in the middle. It's a potential recruit for Jim's rifles, but he has no real rifles nearby, and anything that does come and try to get it, the Pumas are just about in range. They're just going to slaughter anything that comes to try and recruit it.
Yeah, there's so many MGs from the Axis. I think, you know, combined they have 1 or 2 each. I know BlackTiger has 2, and Symbiosis has 1 or 2 of his own as well, and we do have Tier 4 tech just came into effect for Symbiosis now. Allied snipers on the right-hand side took out what I do believe was a Pio squad. I'm not sure, but they're almost walking right into the Vet 2 sniper on the right-hand side now. They open up. Sniper takes. No, he lays down, but doesn't take the shot. Now Symbiosis knows that they are there, and he moves away, so he's not in close range to get decloaked by the allied sniper. I think, you know, he's sticking around with his Pio squad. That's gotta be a bait, you know. He puts them to work to repair the Puma, but at the same time he knows there are 2 allied snipers because they just killed another squad. So he's just waiting for it now. Axis sniper hiding, waiting, baiting and fishing. But Rainbow is just using them for scouting for his AT guns to shoot at the Pumas now.
Not a bad idea, not a bad idea at all. He is going to go for the decrew here, though, I think, on this MG. He only fires with one of the snipers, doesn't fire with the second one.
At the same time in the center...
There we go. I think he's lining up for a shot here.
Same time in the center, 2 rifles and a flamer engages the MGs there, but he does manage to get around with 1 of the rifleman squad, but it's just not enough.
Huge mortar! Huge allied mortar round into the middle. Beats out BlackTiger's Actis mortar. And actually decrews it, as well as killing a whole Pio squad. Allowing this rifle squad to come up here and try and get a recruit off on this MG42. If he goes for the recruit, though, he could lose a whole squad, and it is going to force a retreat. Very nice MG covering overlapping MGs, but there's an awful lot of decrew weapons out there in the field. And that MG that was on the right-hand side, is that an MG42? No. So it must have been... Oh, no, it did get stolen.
Yeah, one of the MGs is in the center at the fuel point. That's a stolen MG, and then there's one MG from Rainbow.
There's another Jim stole another one on the right-hand side.
Oh, wow,
so he's got 2 MG42s now.
Oh, God. It's all falling apart for the Axis team now. You know, it just looked so solid.
Yeah, they have gotten pushed back quite a bit. You know, they lost the +5 fuel and now the +16 munitions. Those are the crucial points on this map. And now there's a real sort of AT wall backing him up. Whoa, big mortar round. Does clear the 30 cal instantly. But this Puma's not having a very fun time.
There's 2 AT guns. 3 AT guns, actually, on the right-hand side. And the Allied team is just slowly building up a nice, strong defensive line on the right-hand side, and just denying that munitions and fueling come from the Axis side.
I just got a very nice clip of a sniper almost walking into his own mine. They got detonated by a Neville.
Oh, God.
Symbiosis sniper almost died there. That's why he took a bit of damage. Ooh, MG42 does get decrewed. He knows he's safe to fire, though, because Allied sniper from Rainbow is back in the middle.
Oh, Grand Squad go down on the left-hand side. I surely thought they were gonna live or retreat, because it took quite a while for the bar rifle to actually kill them, and we did have grenade tennis as well. Axis Grenadiers threw a grenade first, and Jim retaliated with his own grenade on the Grenadiers. Or didn't it die? There's a one-man Grand Squad. I thought he died. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't.
Well, Jim's rifles are gradually beginning to get a bit of veterancy. One of them is, anyway. We do have a singular Vet 2 rifle in the base with 12 infantry kills now. The other rifles aren't having such a fun time of it. He does have another Vet 1 rifle, but the others are all Vetless.
KCH comes out from BlackTiger, instantly suppressed what I think is bar suppression, or maybe the MG42 got a burst off on them in the center. but he's just not getting unsuppressed.
Yeah, he's having a really hard time. Maybe
Yeah.
it is mass suppression.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, the bars managed to polish off one of the KCH members from max range, so that would indicate they're still doing full damage.
Yeah, I think so. I think they were just suppressed by the MG42. It just took forever. MG gets decrewed by the snipers on the left-hand side at the medic bunker. And, you know, compared to the Axis team, the Allies have done a really good job at killing the medics. Another medic goes down to the bar rifle, earning an Vet 2 now. While
Two Vet 2 rifles. Very
Vet
nice.
2 nice. Very nice. Does he have supply upgrades?
I hear a Sherman somewhere. He must have supplied upgrades. Yeah, he's got one supplied upgrade.
Sherman from Rainbow, moving on to the center. At the same time,
Yep.
Axis sniper on the right-hand side is just... I'm not sure what he's doing. He's waiting for snipers or spotting. I'm not sure. Oh, he's spotting for the Nebel and the mortars, and the Firestorm goes in. Firestorm and mortar on the AT gun decrews it, and the sniper actually misses one of the AT guns, which is now chasing the sniper.
Oh no, we could see the loss of a KCH, and it is the loss of a KCH. That's going to be painful for BlackTiger there, losing a whole KCH squad. Very nasty. I can just imagine now he needs either a sniper of his own or he needs Symbiosis Sniper to come and help him out. But I think Rainbow knows that Symbiosis Sniper is down here. He reverses into a mine, but Symbiosis Sniper is so low health here. He's walking around by the trees.
He's actually gonna survive that. Oh, and there's a friendly mine. That's Jim's mine. I thought it was another enemy mine. Could have killed the Sherman there, but yeah, it lived from the mine exploding when the Sherman hit it. It was very close to dying, however. He's very low health.
I
now
was
with
so
20
sure
kills.
it was gonna go down there.
But he manages to get away mostly due to the Sherman getting destroyed. And here comes the Nebel trying to kill it now. I think if he hits the mine with one of the Nebel rockets,
Oh
it
yeah,
detonates
he
it.
hits the mine.
But it doesn't. Oh my God!
Yeah, it wasn't
Lucky
aiming in the
sniper,
right
lucky
place.
Sherman.
But
But
it
it
is
is
defensive chosen from BlackTiger. I can only guess defensive because he's sticking around by a bunker with low health units. So.
Yeah. I see he's
Yeah, it is
reinforcing
defensive.
from the bunker.
Okay.
So it's defensive and terror shows. No blitz this game. What do we have
Oh
from the
boy,
Allied side,
Bios.
anyways?
Taking a lot of damage. In fact, the Puma taking a lot of damage here. 21 kills for the Puma, 20 kills for the Sniper. These Vet 2 Pyos, though, going to work, getting it repaired. But the ATG creep is in full effect with Sniper support as well.
Oh, Pack reveals himself and the snipers decrew
the
it,
Axis
and
sniper takes
Symbiosis,
charge,
yeah, Symbiosis, I think he just attack moved there to get a counter snipe, but they recloaked so quickly, so he took a shot at the AT gun crew instead, and now he's completely unsupported. There's not a single Axis unit in sight except for the mortar, which gets sniped out as well.
And now Jim can go hunting for Symbiosis Sniper, which is really down shit creek without a paddle here. I mean, Jim doesn't know exactly where it is. He knows roughly where it is.
He's somewhere, but where is not fully aware. Nebel gets decrewed. The allied infantry from Jim is really vetting up and starting to make a lot of damage, especially on all these support weapons now. And then he can, proceed to stealing them afterwards.
After spending so much of the early game just getting ravaged, these rifles really are, as you say, making a nuisance of themselves.
Yeah, they are starting to lay down the hurt on the Axis team. Slowly and steadily, they're also progressing on the right-hand side combined with the snipers, but a Nebel barrage goes in on them. One of them very low health, forces Rainbow to actually retreat both of them, just to be safe and sure that they survive.
KCH went down.
Really?
Another KCH squad. Yeah.
Where?
In the middle next to the Sherman.
Oh God, not good. I was paying it too much. Yeah, I see the KCH bodies now on the floor there. I was paying too much attention to the snipers getting nebbled in their faces.
Oh, Calliope coming in on the hard point here on the left-hand side by the bunker. Taking a lot of damage. MG almost goes down. Mortar gets almost decrewed.
Wow, those snipers, those rifles in the church are heroes. They just stood there until Sherman could come up and help him, but there's a flanking Puma! Oh my God, the heroes are dead. They took so much flak from the Pumas in the church and never died, and then they exited, goes down on negative cover road, and suddenly surprise Puma just grapes you in the back. It's just like, good game. MV game rifles. MV game. Is it 2 Shermans now, or is it just still the one? No, it's still the one.
There is just the one, although there are 2 Calliopes on field now, which is a pretty menacing amount of rocket artillery right there.
Both Axis players have gone tier 4 and there's a Panther out now from Symbiosis. What I do believe is first unit out of tier 4 from him is the Panther, and BlackTiger is producing KCH as we have seen already. Nice Nebula Barrage on the stolen MG42, who actually manages to decrew it with the flame dot damage there. And Vet 1 tanks instantly for Symbiosis.
Oh, here comes more Calliope fire all around this Gren squad here. One shell just almost annihilates one of the squads. More does go down. The pack is still there, still undecrewed, but these Pumas have a lot of work to do. 27 kills and 19 kills respectively.
That's awesome. Here's the Panther now versus an unupgunned Sherman. Not a fair matchup here. This Panther is gonna play with this Sherman and destroy him if he just keeps following him. There are, however, quite a lot of mines on the right-hand side. Has gone down from Jim on the right-hand side to protect his newly stolen territory from the Axis here. And that Panther might actually hit that mine. It doesn't, but it's very close to that mine. And there are AT gun wall is moving up with 3 AT guns now, and that's Sherman against this Panther. The Panther is not stopping, however. He's going for the kill on this Sherman now, but oh, nice Firestorm. Might actually save this Panther now with 2 AT guns firing on him with AP rounds popped as well. It does decrew it, but it does hit the mine, gets destroyed engine, 5% health. But 2 AT guns get decrewed, but 1 is still crewed by engineers, and the Sherman still lives.
Meanwhile, in the middle, there was utter carnage. One of the MGs went down. One of the Pumas went down.
Panther out.
Oh boy. The sniper couldn't decrew it in time.
No. He does decrew it
23 kills now, though.
23 kills on the sniper. Nebels have been recrewed. One of them has 4 kills, 1 0. There are Stukas for BlackTiger as well.
There are indeed Stukas out. Enemy unit
rifles
down in the middle here by the bunker, taking more flak. There's a lot of infantry there to hit.
God. Calliopes are having a fun day.
Was that a double Cali? I get the impression that was a double Cali.
No, no, I don't think so. I think it was a single Cali. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was a single Cali.
Okay. Oh god, oh god, double armor? Jesus Christ.
Double armor?
Another Cali. There's now 3 Calis on the field.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus.
What do you do against that? I don't know. Triple Calis, you know, end game.
Win before the end game?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, going double armor, no early game sort of doctrinal abilities, but late game, you know, you're facing double Pershings, 4 fucking Calliopes, and potentially, you know, imagine the hordes of M10s, all with Allied War Machine.
Oh god, double Allied War
Machine. Both players
Machine.
just get like 5 of them and then AWM into the base. Like, what the fuck do I do?
I don't know what you're supposed to do. But Symbiosis now is floating like a metric ton of manpower, almost 1700 manpower now, but he has no fuel. It's a big problem. He's only got 15 income. He wants to build stuff out of his tier 4 probably.
Goes down.
Oh no, was that both of them now? Yeah.
Jim's army is rather specialized. I mean, Rainbow's army, in fact. He's got 2 Callies, an AT gun, a Hellcat, and a sniper.
It's very slim.
It is, indeed, rather slim. Oh, double stick is going in on BlackTiger's Oswind. He doesn't notice.
He was busy decrewing the MG. He wanted to get the crew gone, but it could easily be recrewed by these rifles unless they go down.
Hellcat comes in and lands a nasty killing blow. The Axis really getting forced back by these Callies.
And the rifles as well. The rifles are just charging in, you know, over and over again against this strong position at the medic bunker, and combined with the Callies, as you say, it's very hard for the Axis to actually manage to kill something. They do manage to kill an entire rifleman squad now, but it was unvetted and might have been, you know, from one of the medic stations.
Look at the front of that train station. It is destroyed. There are no windows.
Oh, really? I can see there's quite a big hole in the roof, that's for sure.
Yeah, more medics finally staying alive long enough to give BlackTiger some kind of relief in terms of free Grens.
And 1 casualty away.
Yeah, he'll probably get one there. Bit of maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, once they start facing 4 Callies at once, I don't know what they can do against that. Really,
I don't know either.
even speaking objectively. Yeah, these MP40 bolts, 17 kills, actually managed to kind of rampage quite deep.
He's gonna steal
Oh,
the...
nice.
Oh, he
Steal.
needs to run away with the MP40s. They're very
so
low health. He might get the MG unpacked. He might lose it on retreat.
He's probably going to lose it, I'd say.
But the
he's
allies...
denied it from the allies, at least. That's, you know, better than leaving it for them to steal. A little surge into the middle. Here comes another Callie. He's trying to prevent the cap on the middle VP. Oh, boy.
Oh no,
Symbiosis sniper so well health, forced to retreat it while cloaked, so it's going to retreat even slower, and it just
What?
goes down.
The MG third man with the rifle actually kills the sniper on retreat. The mortar crew guy that generally in every game does nothing, but this game...
He's just like, yeah, I'm going to make myself a hero today. Boom. 28 kill sniper down to the mortar crew.
Mortar third man crewman. That's insane. That just doesn't happen. Symbiosis is now spending all his manpower on snipers. He's queued up 2 snipers in his quarters. But I'm not sure if it's too little or too late.
Of the softly, one sniper at a time approach.
Oh god, yeah, he's got 2 on the field now, even losing one of them on retreat, the epic Hans with 28 kills. He's got 2 on them on the field and a third one building. And he's still got 1200 manpower in the bank.
Oh wow, these rifles are actually kind of in trouble here. Chased by MP40s on retreat. Oh boy.
Oh, misses the sniper shot, however.
Lucky.
I think I saw the remnants of a defensive barrage. I guess it was on the fuel before. I'm not sure. It's too much to cover in a 2v2. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we have.
Goes down. Symbiosis was running out uncloaked into the field.
Oh no!
And runs straight into Rainbow's vanilla sniper with 0 kills and gets taken out. And here comes a Callie now on all these wounded troops here from BlackTiger. A lot of damage going in. Here comes the Hellcat now.
There are still MP40s chasing the sniper. He's very low health if he gets focus fire by the MP40, but he does not. Here comes the Hellcat, the top gunner, to lay in the hurt on the Volt Grenadiers.
On the negative cover road. Wow.
Yeah,
doing
a lot of damage. And
More
more Calliope now.
Oh wow. Symbiosis sniper's just like, where the fuck do I go? Where is safe? Nowhere is safe.
Nowhere is safe, basically. Not with 3 Callies on the field. And rifles marauding
Stuka barrage into the middle. Very nice.
Hellcat circling a pack on the left-hand side at the newly built bunker, which is still yet to be upgraded, I think. Got the flamers. Sniper from Symbiosis is gonna stop that probably, though. It's gonna be forced to retreat at 1 man. But the top gunner on the Hellcat is doing very good. It's quite effective.
7 infantry kills. You don't often see the top gunners on the Hellcats even get purchased, but it's doing a pretty good job here.
I guess if you have spare munitions and nothing really to spend it on, as you know, Rainbow is not throwing any stickies or grenades or things like that. And he hasn't really used, you know, Allied War Machine or field repairs either. More calibrage.
He hasn't used Allied War Machine at all. He doesn't have that much of a munitions income, really. He's only got plus 32. He's got 135 in the bank, so not quite enough to afford field repairs, and still a long way away from Allied War Machine. But you know, as he starts to stack up M10s or M18s, in fact, he might start using that a bit more. Oh, a Vet 3 rifle. Yeah, 24 kills, and I think he knows where Symbiosis snipers are as well. This could be devastating if he chases them. Symbiosis playing a dangerous game, going for the kill here.
That was ballsy, way too ballsy from Symbiosis there. Whoa, his third sniper is just running into them. Where is he going?
God. Risky.
Is he actually going to manage to... one of them gets killed, however.
I thought he was going to get out of there with, you know, not killing any of them. It was like reload fucked him there.
Yeah, I don't know. The bars were reloading and just not firing, and the Garans couldn't do the trick, and it's down to 1 man, Vet 3 rifle, and he's actually going to manage to survive with MP40s chasing him as well. You know, a little bit of luck from both sides there. He could have lost all snipers. He could have, you know, not killed a single one, and he could have lost the Vet 3 rifle.
There are 4 Hellcats now from Rainbow Six. Don't know where all these Hellcats came from, but 4 Hellcats, and he's upgrading 50 cals on every single one. He literally just spent all his munitions on 50 cals for his Hellcats.
I don't know. Oh, I mean, rifle goes
the 50
down.
cals on the Hellcats really aren't that great, but Oh,
Isn't
I mean,
it just a
I
Sherman?
I didn't think they were that great. No, I think it's different from the Sherman.
It's different from the Sherman 50 cal? Oh.
I think so. I think so. I may be wrong. And if I am wrong, then it's a good 50 cal. But if I'm right, then it's not a very good 50 cal.
Well, it seems to be
I don't
doing
know.
okay
I mean,
for Rainbow.
I mean, Rainbow's got to have good experience with it, more experience than I do. I barely ever buy them. So he is getting all 4 of them, and he's just repairing them up now, just getting ready to charge in. I mean, we had Terra chosen from Symbiosis, didn't we? So how far is he away from that KT?
1.25 CP, approximately.
Ooh,
He's got
okay,
3 3/4 now.
A comeback with the KT is not out of the question. You have to bear in mind, almost all the AT guns have been decrewed from the Allied side.
Pretty much. There are 4
God,
Hellcats.
one Cali barrage and all these repairing pyos.
The bunker almost goes out, but it not managed to survive. Unvetted rifles against Vet 1 Grens, forces the Grens. That must have been bar suppression there or something, because they suppressed Grenadiers.
Sticky does get popped on a Panther, but he has nothing left to finish it off. Lots of infantry here from
Oh, here comes the train! Choo-choo! M18 train moving into the Axis base here. 4 M18s. There is, however, the Panther, I guess. Is that it? There's no packs in the base to protect them. He's desperately recrewing packs on the right-hand side, but there's still 4 Hellcats in the base now. Wow.
Oh, wow, and they're all penetrating.
Every single one. And Calliope on repairing pilots at the same time. Yeah, this Panther is shit out of luck. Ah, there he goes.
Boy, and all 4 Hellcats survive the attack as well.
Yeah, he's just going to be able to maraud in the base. Now, there goes the Ostwind as well.
Goes down virtually instantly. One of those Hellcats has 12 infantry kills as well, and now he's hunting down the Stukas. One of the Hellcats goes down to a sneaky pack that was all the way back in the backfield, but right now there's just no real AT. Symbiosis, he got pop-gapped.
Yeah. You know,
God,
Wolfhead is such a small map.
Whoa,
Crushing everything and
Big
demolishing
squish.
everything in the base now.
These Vulcan B40s not having a good time of things at
Whoa!
all. Oh, broken arrow.
Broken arrow.
His own Hellcats. Didn't do too much damage. We have a Vet 3 Hellcat, 6 infantry kills, 1 vehicle, 2 tanks. But here comes the Vet 3
firing
rifles,
down.
practically sitting inside the base now. Symbiosis calls a GG. The base buildings are starting to go down. Symbiosis drops.
GG's, well played, bound everywhere, and these Hellcats, wow, what a train. That was perfectly timed as well. It just, you know, combined with the Cali barrages, even though one of them was a little bit of broken arrow, he softened up the repairing pyos on the Panther and softened up the Panther itself, and then, you know, he rolled a penetration on the front of the Panther every single shot almost.
Yeah, that was crazy. You really don't see that every day. Just every time, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it was indeed a nice endgame from the Allied side, while it was looking very, very bad from them in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean,
They had a hard time against all the MGs and the sniper, you know, and the bikes chasing down the Allied snipers. They couldn't really go to work or kill anything. It was very hard for the Allied side there, I think.
you know, I just think 2v2 is such a great illustration of the fact that people always think, oh, it's the Ver late game that's so overpowered, but actually it's all about the Allied late game, especially with double armor. I mean, my God, 3 Calis, you're just
3 Calis.
rockets everywhere.
You can't be anywhere on the map with 3 Calis. And right now on my screen I see a 1 Wehrmacht guy just flying in the air at my menu button. Can you guys see that? That's pretty funny. What's he doing?
That is pretty funny.
What is he doing? I'm not sure. But yeah, that was quite a spectacular 2v2, and hopefully with picture-in-picture we caught most of the action here. It's going to be a doozy to edit this, but it's going to be fun nevertheless, because it was very explosion-filled. It looked very, very good for the Axis team in the beginning. It very, very grim for the Allies. They had a very, very hard time, but you know, eventually they just managed to break in on one of the flanks somewhere on the right-hand side of the map there, I think, and you know, slowly and steadily getting a foothold, rolling in the veterancy on both, you know, on the rifles and the tanks in the ending there. You know, it was a good game, very good game.
Great game, yeah.
Great game. So thanks guys for watching as usual, and don't forget to subscribe and comment and favorite and like all our videos if you like them. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys for the next episode.
Yep, see you guys next time.